Are you severely struggling to get set up in Black Ops 7 Zombies? Maybe because of points? Not you, I'm talking to them. Well, I know I was badly, probably a skill issue. But anyways, today I'm going to take you guys through the easiest and most basic strategy that I now use every game for tons of more points and just getting set up in Ashes of the Damned so much earlier. Subscribe if you... Subscribe if you enjoy the video. Peace. It's literally free money. You know how people say that nothing's free in this world? This is free money right here, my friends. Alright, so welcome to my first gameplay video on Ashes of the Damned. Right away, we're going to get started this game up with the Rampage Inducer. We're going to get some headshot melee kills, and we're going to go over a lot of this stuff here in a second. But the most important thing is I'm going to pick up this item right here, whatever this is, this gas tank, watering can, whatever you want to call it, and I'm immediately going to start to spray these green spores on the floor. So now we're getting zombies to spawn quickly, we're getting more zombies, and we're killing them in the best way possible, which is melee headshots. So I don't know about you, but I've been struggling in Black Ops 7 quite a bit. Like, it took me 5 games of concentrated recording to try to get the wonder weapon, and I kept failing and failing and failing. So you see here what that pod does. Once you go ahead and finish it, you can water it again, and you get some either extra salvage, points, maybe even a pack-a-punch crystal, and you can continue to repeat this so long as you have an available green little spore here in your game, and they're all over the map. But I really love them in spawn because there's not only one, there's 2, and since they give such good rewards, and since the early rounds are so easy, it's a no-brainer. All you gotta do is defend it long enough, don't let the zombies destroy it, and you're good, you get those rewards. So that can right away give you some extra points in Black Ops 7 Zombies with very little risk. It's actually helping you because the zombies are running towards this. There you go, spores out, I got some points, and we got another weapon right here, the XR3 Ion. Okay, this thing looks like it's horrible, but either way, I still got another weapon. So getting into some specifics here, you'll see in Black Ops 7 Zombies now, we have our typical body shot that gets you 90 points. We have our headshot that gets you 115 points. We have a regular melee kill that gets you 105 points. And then in Black Ops 7 Zombies, completely new to Black Ops 7 Zombies, we have this right here. Oh, I messed up. This right here. Messed up again. Nope. Still, we're going to keep trying. It's usually a lot easier. I literally cannot do it right now. I'm about to die. I would say a good tip that I'm forgetting right now is use the white little marker in the middle of your screen to line up to their head. And there you go. We have plus 150 zombie melee critical kills. So not only could you get critical shots on the head with weapons for extra points from 90 to 115, but you can go from, let's do it again. I tried to get a body shot that time. You could go from 105 points on a melee kill to 150 points with a headshot melee kill. Absolutely massive. You're getting 45 extra points per zombie by meleeing zombies in the head. Now, another thing to note about the melee weapons here in Black Ops 7 Zombies, another addition is that they added, we're going to actually turn off this Rampage Inducer since I'm trying to show you this, but you know what, no, we'll keep it on. We'll keep it on. Another addition is that you can charge up your melee. So if I hold down like the aim or the R2 button, I don't know why I said R2, I'm on mouse and keyboard right now, but if you hold down kind of like your aiming button and then melee, you deal more melee damage per swing. Now on round 4, it doesn't really matter, the melee weapons are just naturally really good, but as it starts to get up into like round 5 or 6 or so, it may actually matter quite a bit. So let's just continue to get these melee kills. We're getting one, look at that, 450 points right away, 600 points. We're just racking up 750 points. We are racking up points like crazy. And this isn't it, by the way. It's not just to get melee kills and or to then get melee headshots. Like, that is, no lie, the biggest part of this. It's definitely something that everybody needs to know about and really understand. Because, like, I knew about this, but I didn't really understand how much of a difference it made until I got, like, set up with 6 perks and pack-a-punch on round 12 and, like, pretty much good to go. There you go, just getting tons and tons of extra points. So it is round 4. We're going to end it off here like that. Try to end it off like that, and there you go. I'm going to turn off the Rampage Inducer as well. And now we have a Ravager round. Now, in the Ravager round, I really don't recommend meleeing. Definitely not the safest option. Just going to come in here real quick. We will get Ted's head. Going to buy some quick revive. I am going to die. So yeah, let's pull out that weapon and just take these things out. Like, there's no doubt that getting regular headshots like older Zombies games is still very effective, but that's 115 points per kill compared to the 150 points per kill from a melee headshot, critical shot. I mean, you have to think that over the course of you know, 20, 30, 50, 100, 150 zombies, it does make quite a big difference. And it could be even more than that. You see here, I'm really looking to get the stragglers here. Like the one-off zombies are really the best. I just aim higher than their head, melee, and it's literally free money. You know how people say that nothing's free in this world? This is free money right here, my friends. Round 6, melee weapon still doing so much damage. It's beautiful. And now what we're doing is we're really setting ourselves up. Now, most of you may be saying, why are you not moving on? There's so much to do in this map. The truth is that pretty much all of it can be done on a single round. Now, that's not what we're going to do here, because I'm going to show you the second part, really, of this early game strategy that I do. I think I just failed this. I did. Like, as for this first part, it is just getting melee headshot kills, and if I'm using my bullet weapon, to get as many headshots as I can. Also, we want to make sure we're being diligent about collecting all our salvage. Pick that up right there. You never know when you're going to need it. Now, I like to go off this way, so you spawn in kind of facing away from the building, and so if you take the direction to the right here, as you can see I'm doing, with Tessie, run over these yellow pods or these green pods. They look like yellow on my screen. I don't know if it's because of my color settings, but you run over these green pods and they will heal Tessie as well. Sometimes give you salvage, sometimes give you points, sometimes bolt. And that's just yet another kind of like feather in your cap. All right, so now that we're here, another cool thing about meleeing, boom, you can actually melee these spores. You don't got to shoot them. And they're one shot, so easy, so simple. Well, when the zombies come around, that's when you pull out your bullet weapon, but right away, you can conserve some ammo. This way you can focus your fire on the top right here. And there you go. That is done. We're going to go ahead and open this door. We're going to get some points from Melee Macchiato right there. Make sure you're getting points from every single perk. I did that with Quick Revive back in the other area. Melee Macchiato right there. And even now with Speed Cola right there. And for the sake of this video, I am going to purchase Speed Cola right now and Melee Macchiato, just to show you truly how many points you get in Black Ops 7 Zombies when you really utilize these new systems. It's so nice, man. Something new, something fresh, something that works. And now you can see I'm running the Espresso Augment on Melee Macchiato, along with the one that increases the damage output of the weapon, or just like allows you to one-hit zombies for longer. And this thing really is putting in some good work. Now, another thing I like to do is if you come over here and you hit on this trophy, you can run back outside, grab this tomahawk, and now you can do this little target Easter egg outside the map. There's a glowing target. Just throw your tomahawk at it. You're going to really want to try to not miss. And so long as you kind of like hit one of the first two, you should be good. If you miss any, like every other one, it's fine. But the targets eventually do start to move. But you'll see that after I hit enough targets, that it will finish and I'll be good to go. And you also notice that you will get tomahawks back like it awards you. And there you go. Bang, I hit enough targets, and Mr. Peak spawns in, does a little dance. He's laughing at me, and look at this. He just dropped me, what, 500 points for free, and we got a Pack-a-Punch crystal, and we got a second weapon from this, so it's so worth it. So I'm going to pick up that second weapon, and I'm deciding right now if I want to apply it to my, I'm not going to apply it to my melee weapon. I'm going to keep this clean. We're going to get a bullet weapon that's Pack-a-Punch right now, and there you go. So now that we have the ability to, we're just going to continue to move on. Like I said, it's round 7. We now have Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Melee Macchiato. From the Easter egg, we got a Pack-a-Punch weapon. I usually, it depends. Sometimes I pack my weapon, sometimes I don't. But don't let that make you think, oh, that's why you're getting points and that's why it's easier. Genuinely, you get so many points, and I still have 5,000 points to spare. So now this is going to allow me to come on in here, open the store. But before I do, let's come to a VULTURE. I'm going to go ahead and kneel under that. We're going to get, or crouch. I've never said kneel before like that for perks. We got double tap right over here. We're going to get another free 100 points from double tap. Open up this door right here. And now I'm going to pull out my melee weapon again. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this. Fast, easy. We now have Melee Macchiato, so our melees are even smoother and faster. I'm literally going to die. All right. See, I should plug my controller in it and get my Control Freaks going. By the way, code JOMET at controlfreaks.com for 12% off. If you do happen to use that, tweet at me so I can shout you out. I'm going to be switching back to controller soon, actually. I'm pretty sure. I've been trying it out, especially with the Control Freaks Precision Rings. I've been loving it. I miss it, man. I miss it. I'm still better on controller, but there you go. We just got this powered up. Now all we have to do is flip this switch. And now our next order of business is to continue to get these melee headshots. And we have that Melee Macchiato perk, like I said, that increases or raises the round in which our melee becomes a 2-hit. So rather than buying double tap, since I'm going to be using the melee weapon, I'm going to buy VULTURE. VULTURE can allow me to get more salvage, more points. It just makes much more sense to go for VULTURE. then double tap. Like, I'm not going to really be doing anything that involves, you know, really needing a powerful bullet weapon, at least right now. So you see, I'm not doing too great at getting those melee headshots, but you want to make sure you're doing that. Like I said, you can, once it becomes a 2-hit, you can just charge it up, kind of aim with your melee weapon to charge it, and there you go, it's doing a charged attack. And it's so good, man. But right now, we don't need to worry about that. We can just keep fast meleeing. I think I can actually hold my weapon out, and it punches even faster, but it's great, dude. So now I have enough points. We're going to go ahead and buy VULTURE. And in the meantime, by the way, if you jump, hold... Oh, I messed that up. I butchered that. You're supposed to hold crouch, and you're going to combat roll. What is going on here? You'll combat roll, and it will stop you from taking full damage. So we're going to go ahead and put Tessie in here. Might as well just build a pack punch on her for the sake of it. I may die right now. Woo! All right. You can kind of see how this is going down. You can stay upstairs, you can stay downstairs, doesn't really matter. Ashwood at this point in time on this round is a really good place to be. There you go. We got a free bonus points, and we are just racking up these points like crazy. Like now, maybe at this point in time, I'd go to pack punch my weapon because later I may need it. Like I may. Like I could really do that later. Right now, I'm still focused on getting the final perk in this area, which is Juggernaut. So at the end of this round, I'm going to grab that nuke, get some extra points from that. Boom, look at this. Absolutely awesome. Round 10, we have 9,000 points practically. 4 perks. Let's open up this door right here, jump down, and we will grab ourselves some jug. Now on this round, I'm going to spray this pod. Let's see. I do have melee macchiato now, so I'm a little bit, you know, less shy to melee. It's much more safe. I'm probably going to fail this, but yeah, we're not going to risk it. But like sometimes I just like to try it on a Ravager round to see. Don't forget though, if you do get any drops to pick them up, or the Ravagers will steal them and like try to take your max ammo later on. The reward for meleeing the Ravagers is literally 0. You're very likely to die, so don't. Just don't. You can compromise the points there. All right, so I'm pretty much done in this area now, but another thing that I really do like to do is grab some tier 2 armor. So we're going to head in here, we're going to grab this level 2 armor. And also I'd like to mention, another thing that I typically do is once my weapon becomes a 2-hit, I'll go into my weapon rarity, and I'll just upgrade the weapon rarity to green. And like, I'm good for even longer, you know? These melee weapons, I think they're going to get nerfed too. They are so good. Oh, look at this. We got a double points too. We're rolling it. We got double points, VULTURE, melee macchiato augments working, the melee headshots. We are going to crush it right now. Look at this. Look at this. Am I missing? I think I'm missing the headshots. I am. So like I said, in Black Ops 7, we have overheal. I have a spare stim shot on the floor. Let's pick it up, heal myself, and now I have an extra 50 HP just because. All right, let's try it out. I'm going to jump down, hit crouch, and I combat roll. Beautiful. No full damage. All right, so we're going to now jump into old Tessie, and we're going to head down here. Actually, I lied. We are not going to head down here. We are going to attempt to turn around. I'm struggling severely. And we're going to actually make our way to Van Dorn Farm now to get on that final generator. We're only 17 minutes into the game. Like, I know some of you may say I only have an hour to jump on this, that, the other thing. But trust me, you have a lot more time to play by doing what I'm doing right now than if you were just kind of going about things. And I honestly feel like it's safer. All right, let's go ahead. Bang, melee. I love it too. The melees are so fast. You got to hit your melees, otherwise it's not worth it. Because you see, you know, I just don't get things done. We're going to go ahead and hit these spores right here. There you go. Top one's unlocked. I'm going to actually test out this M10 breacher. All right. It is... We're not going to test out the M10 breacher. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay. All right. So now... Pull out my melee weapon again. Get some headshots with the zombies that are just kind of floating around. Oh, we got a nuke right there. Gonna get some armor on me. Always make sure you're plating up if you're meleeing. Like, eventually, once I'm able to get all my augments unlocked, I'm going to run the augments Espresso and the one that repairs armor if you can. I'm not sure. They may be, those both may be major. But whatever. I'm gonna run even more to help me out here. But as for now, like, this really is more than suffice. Look at this. Round 12, dude. We're on round 12. And this is when stuff like, it really starts to curve upwards. How useful this is. Like, you could really go through the first couple of rounds with a bullet weapon to get through stuff a little bit quicker, but that just speeds up time, or perceives that it speeds up the time because you're getting to like round 7 faster. But when you are on like round 13, you have no points. That's when you really start to realize how powerful this is. So we have stamina up right here. We're gonna get, oh, we actually can't buy that just yet. We're gonna open up the farm. We're going to grab our free 100 points from Depth Perception, hiding in this corner right here. How you doing? And then flip the power switch. Now we're just gonna use the double jumping in Black Ops 7 zombies to purchase our stamina perk. So now it is round 12. I have 6 perks. And I think at this point in time, it would be fair to say you should probably pack punch your weapon if you're going to be going for the wonder weapon or the Easter egg, which, by the way, if you want amazing guides on, check out my channel. But yeah, so I'm going to upgrade this to blue because I'm about to do the wonder weapon, and it is quite a beefy Uber Klaus I have to take out. I know I have hidden power on, Perkaholic, all these things, but I'm not going to use them just for the sake of showing you how powerful this stuff is. And like you can see, I have 7,000 points to spare. So if I didn't get that Pap Crystal, I would still easily be able to pack a punch with no issue at all. So there you go. Just make sure you're running over these green/yellow spores here. This way, old Tessie repairs. You get some salvage and/or points. Take advantage of those rewards. So now, since we're above round 8, or since we're above round 7, meaning round 8 or above, we can come near this crate. And we got this right here, but this is not, as far as points go, anything you should really be doing right now. I'm not gonna lie, I think they really buffed the Uber Klaus in this because I cannot take him out, dude. I think he's like a really high health one though, like it makes sense. Again, irrelevant for the point of this video. This may not even make it into the video because this is for something else, but it's actually for the wonder weapon. Oh, excuse me? Ow. And there you go, the Uber Klaus is taken out, but we're not done yet. We have an Uber Klaus core, of course, that we must destroy. Significantly easier to get down. Already done. Definitely did not almost die right there. Also, we have Chompy, by the way. There's a couple, whoa, there's a couple of these around the map. And if you open Chompy by meleeing him, you get sometimes points, sometimes salvage for free by just throwing in a tomahawk, a grenade, anything like that right into Chompy's little black hole there. So free salvage as well. But like, I think it's really important to be showing you guys that I'm doing like real things that you'd be doing in your zombies game. I'm not just making a video about points to say, oh, this is how you get points, but it's so inconvenient that you can't do anything else in your game. Like, we're doing a little bit of everything here, and it's working out very, very well. All right, so we are up that zip line right there, and we're going to open up this door. Where is it? Stand behind Klaus, throw 3 concussion grenades. I messed that up. Supposed to have installed that first. All right, from the barn there, the little garage, I'm just gonna head up here for my own purposes, for other videos. We're gonna go ahead and just throw these stuns in there, and we will get Klaus activated. I'm continuing to get these melee headshot kills, and this weapon is just doing such a fantastic job. Combat roll, okay. There you go, 200 free essence for running over that yellow pod right there. There's WISP T, the brand new perk in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this door, pull Klaus over right here. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go, okay, I'm gonna probably die. I'm gonna grab WISP T right now, just to show you guys, again, round 13. I have what, 7 perks now? Like, it is going fantastic. I'm going to fail that. So in instances like this now, since we're on a slightly higher round, we're starting to get some armored zombies. I'm going to kill zombies with the bullet weapon, but I'm gonna make sure I'm getting headshots again for those extra points. It does make a difference. You gotta remember, you're not just killing like 5 zombies, you're killing 40, 50 zombies at a time now. So we're gonna charge our melee weapon, and there you go, get those kills. And it's still a one-hit with the melee macchiato augment. Okay, I'm actually not sure if it's still a one-hit, but with the charged melee attack, it definitely is. So for something like this, like I said, if you're doing Easter egg steps, just get your headshots. No big deal. Just do not, whatever you do. Oh, yeah. Do not try to get those melee kills, because it will cost you. So it's round 14, and with these melee macchiato augments, it's still a one-shot headshot. You gotta just kind of make sure you're backing away from the zombies now, because they do hit, you know? This is when you really have to start to consider pack-a-punching your melee weapon. But like I said, I'm not gonna really be using it further than just this now. Like, this is probably about, I would say, round 15 even. We're pretty much done. We could use the charged melee attacks, but unless I'm using a full game's worth of melee weapons, there's really no reason to, you know? We're gonna take what we can get here. Because then at some point it does become, okay, we're taking a while to kill these zombies. Who cares how many points we're getting? There's just so many zombies that if we get headshots, the point discrepancy really doesn't matter too much. I'm activating this, I don't care. I activated aftertaste just in case. Yeah, I expected to die here. Yo, are you kidding me? So we're at the point now where these zombies are not a one-shot headshot anymore, unless you start to upgrade it. I know, I'm pretty sure I made it green, right? No, this is still gray, allegedly. I thought I made it green already. No, I didn't. And it's still pretty dang solid, man. So yeah, if you want to continue to get more points using melee weapons, at this point, you'd want to either pack-a-punch it and or upgrade its rarity level. But that's pretty much it. That's been my early game strategy in the Ashes of the Damned. What's going on, guys? I forgot to tell you that something else that's really useful is actually Ted Task. So there's Ted right there. I didn't use it in the gameplay earlier, but it is another really great high-round strategy, because it can get you pack-a-punch crystals, wonder weapons, points, perks, different things like that. It's so worth it. So use the Combat X to kill zombies. Let's do it. and see what kind of rewards we get. We're on round 23, so it's a little different. But like on the earlier rounds, TED tasks are really good. I just wanted to make a little amendment to this video because they are definitely not something to be ignored. I know some of you who watch me are very hardcore, you know, like Black Ops 3 Zombies fans, as I am. It's my favorite, and I still think the best zombies game of all time. I think BO7 is going to beat it. But either way, I get it. That some of the stuff you feel isn't zombies, whatever the case may be, I get it. I've gotten used to it. I honestly love pretty much all this stuff now. But the game is the way the game is, and you have to play it the way it's designed to be played, you know? So I am not doing very well with this TED task right now. I'm actually going to throw a decoy down. Oh, we got it to purple. I'm really struggling because of this Xersa. I just didn't want to kill any zombies with my wonder weapon. But let's take a look here what we got. We got a score streak, 1,000 points, and some salvage, practically for free. Oh my gosh, did you see my health? So definitely another really good tool to have in your pocket, you know? You don't have to do a TED task, but they're a nice little cherry on top that could definitely enhance your gameplay experience. Back to the video. I slowed stuff down a little bit to kind of show you guys how stuff works and how I went about stuff, but for the most part, within 20 minutes, you can really get yourself set up very, very well. And you can do other things while you're setting up, and you'll be good. So for now, that's it, but if you want more COD Zombie strategy videos like this, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more.